Hey up, this is Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Taehyung and him really angrily ending ships in this Weverse story, and why people are believing this to also be gay ships like Taehyung as well. So I definitely have a lot to talk about here. I also want to get into Squid Game a little bit, no spoilers, but I wanted to get into the show, and Jennie from Blackpink actually had a bit of a cameo, and I wanted to talk about this. So grab your dumpling, tea spilling bug merch, and let's jump into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime a video drops. And if you're a hater, I'd like to be first to leave your hate comment. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell also, and you'll be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is this thing that happened with Taehyung. Taehyung has actually been very vocal about some things, and it has gotten some fans a bit worried and a bit concerned over what is going on. Taehyung spoke out about something that happened, and usually BTS never really gives their real opinion on things, and I am quite glad that Taehyung felt the need to speak up. I wanted to get into what he said, but also what the fandom's reaction to what he said was. But before I do, I need to give some context and what happened, because things have been moving fast, and even missing a day lately means you miss out on so much. Taehyung was recently in the midst of a dating rumor, one that I would say a lot of us actually didn't know about. It wasn't a super huge one, it was nothing compared to the Jennie and Taehyung dating rumors, but it was there, I guess. The rumors surfaced because Taehyung was seen hanging out or next to the daughter of a huge conglomerate company called the Paradise Group, and there were rumors that they were dating when people saw them standing next to each other at an exhibit, and even moments where people saw that they were wearing a similar bracelet. None of these things have actual legitimacy, because unless we see them standing there kissing each other, we don't know if they're dating or not. And in these photos, it's very public. That's another thing I don't think anyone brought up. It's not like they're in a scarf and sunglasses. They're publicly and openly standing there. When Taehyung leaves his house, he probably has a dispatch following him. He wouldn't come out not covered if he was going on a date. It doesn't make sense. But these rumors got big that we all know that HYBE released their statement and basically said that the two are just acquaintances and they don't actually know each other too well. HYBE addressed this really quickly, and obviously before the rumor even got a chance to get big. It wasn't too long after that that Taehyung came out himself, and he had some things he wanted to say. Now this is very rare for BTS and never happens. BTS themselves never speak out, and they let their label do this, and they kind of just not address anything because they never want to be seen as the bad guys or too aggressive. I was beyond shocked when Taehyung was seen posting 2 stories on Weverse. One of them saying that he would like to sing UGG by BTS. This song is very much an older song and a commentary on netizens. So what people say online, they address those comments in the song UGG. Obviously, having people say negative things about you comes with the territory and comes with the job of being a professional singer. But that doesn't mean you'll just magically be mentally prepared for it, or that you just need to be a punching bag. The other post Taehyung made said that I'm going to shoot poison needles in their neck in my dreams. Be careful of your back neck. This was especially interesting for me to see, as I don't think I've ever seen Taehyung this mad. This was plastered all over social media, but it's gone now. It's not on Weverse anymore, or it never was. I'm not 100% sure. As when BTS deletes their posts, I never know what to believe, because sometimes armies Photoshop stuff, but a lot of people were saying this is what Taehyung said. People were even going online saying that Taehyung is hot when he is mad. I don't know if this is appropriate for this situation. I'm judging by the recent events that he was so furious about the dating rumor with this girl. I gotta be honest, I don't know why. This clearly didn't affect his career, but I can totally see that it prevents him from just having normal friendships outside of his group. He can be very isolated and sad that he can never have other friends and connect with other people. Other people took this comment that Taehyung said and related it back to when Taehyung talked about Taehyung. When there was an army on Weverse that had mentioned something about Taehyung thinking about Jungkook or something like that, Taehyung had responded and said to get out of your imagination, it's not good in there. There's so many theories that arose from this, one being that Taehyung was ending Taehyung there, and then other theories saying that it was simply a mistranslation of the original army's comments, and the comment wasn't referring to Taehyung at all. But unless you know Korean, then you don't know the exact context and translation of it. But a lot of people have theorized whether Taehyung even knew about the ships and knew about what exactly people were saying. This comment that is apparently deleted now is kind of addressing not only this recent dating rumor, but addressing ships in general, or at least that is what I assume. It can be thought that Taehyung is very mad at any and all these rumors because it frustrates him and he no longer wants to hear hear any of it. I don't know if this is directly related to Taehyung or ships, but I do feel like it is related to dating. My opinion is that this will be something that he will have to deal with as long as he has a career. It can be tough to get hate comments, and I don't even know the full extent of what they see and experience, but I know that it is reassuring to get hate because it means you're reaching people outside of the people that already like you. The ones following you are not typically going to send hate or have bad intentions when speaking about you. The day where there is no hate comments should be more concerning, as it probably means there's no one new checking out your art and you're not growing. There is no end to hate celebrities get. It ends when the celebrity decides they don't want to have a career anymore. But also, I don't feel like this is necessarily hate. If there's people who are specifically saying these rumors because they want BTS to be over, fine, they can have a needle in their neck. But those saying it because they wish Taehyung to be happy and to be dating someone and to find the love of his life, I would say those are people with good intentions. I would say generally the people who like ships and gay ships are people with good intentions. And I've seen both online. I love that Taehyung is being more open and talking about things that bother him. I think it's something he should be more open about, and the more open they are about the specific comments that they don't like, they can be addressed and people can stop saying it. I don't think he should be too afraid to address that. Korean culture and K-pop has been growing so much, and now the leading shows and leading music and just everything is Korean. Korean food is the best in my opinion. I obviously like K-pop, and now the #1 show in the world is Squid Game. So cool, because you don't think Jennie from Blackpink was involved at all, but she was. So no spoilers here, obviously, I wouldn't do that to you. But the actress that played Kang Se-byul, her real name is Ho-young, she is actually close with Jennie. And Jennie actually did such an amazing gesture to really show how beautiful Jennie's heart is and how she cares about all of her friends succeeding. Jennie sent a coffee truck to the set, and it was basically a way of saying for the cast to treat Ho-young well, and of course the cast seemed to really love her. And Jennie actually left a message saying all her dreams have already come true and that she no longer needs 4.6 billion won. Maybe because she already has that much? Who knows? Ho-young also sent Jennie a bunch of Squid Game merch, no doubt as a thank you, and sent her the doll head and even the jumpsuit, which is so cute. I love it so much. Obviously, Jennie had helped out on set and fed the team, so of course she was a part of the show, and she even gained credits for the show. One of the most shocking things I found out was that Jennie actually appeared in the credits of Squid Game and had her name cameoed there. I think it's so awesome for Jennie to do this, to really support your friends in this way and really make a huge gesture. Because I believe Ho-young never acted before at this point. She was a model and this was her first role. And wow, right? Like if you have seen it, you know how good her acting was for literally never acting before. But of course, being a newbie on set, she would likely get some things wrong and might not know some of the specific things that actors might do, and she could overstep or whatever. I don't know if this is true, but every industry has their specific practices, right? And if I appeared on set, I'd probably break all of these silent rules. So this was a way to kind of show the other cast that yes, Ho-young is a newbie, but she is super important and you gon' show her that respect that she deserves. I mean, as a whole, we should be respecting people regardless, but typically that is not how the world works. And when people see that you're friends with a big celebrity or that there's this huge coffee truck dedicated to you, you must be important, then they treat you nicely. Also, this was just so kind of Jennie because Squid Game is hard. Like, I don't mean the game in the show, which obviously hard, but I mean the filming of it. It has to be extremely difficult to put yourself in these characters and really get into it and cry because your friend died. I hope that's not a spoiler because people do die in the show. It's a violent show. So having moments when the camera cuts and you can sit there and take a break and feel happy is probably much needed, as everyone must feel exhausted after pouring your emotion in the show. Similar to Walking Dead, I mean, they needed therapy after filming Walking Dead. So a little bit of a warning, if you hate blood and all, don't watch Walking Dead or Squid Game. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I had to keep it over there on my Patreon. You get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you like to see over there. Currently, we have over 400 videos that are already up on there that you can get access to the moment you sign up. So if you're interested in checking all of that out and having a good old time with me and all that stuff, then make sure you go over there and check it out. Link is in the top description down below. There's also a video over there that goes over how you can support this channel even more if you would like to do that. That video is on the front page and it's free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.